here was this horrible tragedy, but what I learned about him through this tragedy is what a hero that he was.
William Love saved his wife's life after a man opened fire at the Saint Francis Natalie Building a year ago. He was a veteran who served nearly 3 decades in the Army and was at Saint Francis that day for his wife's doctor's appointment. News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter has William's story and how he's being remembered.
4 people were killed when the gunman opened fire here at Saint Francis, but there were many more victims who ran for their lives and are still dealing with that trauma to this day. William Love knew his wife of more than 50 years couldn't run, so he protected her with his life.
He knew that she could not run, and he put himself between those bullets coming through that door and his wife. And so he died a hero.
Whitney Allen is the Victim Services Coordinator for Tulsa Police and was there immediately to provide support for William Love's family. She says William was in the U.S. Army for 27 years, served in Vietnam, and did a number of tours in Germany. She says on June 1st, 2022, he made the ultimate sacrifice, an oath he took a long time ago.
He lives his whole life and he serves our country, but he died protecting the person he had been with for most of his life.
Allen says she remembers June 1st, 2022 like it was yesterday. Her team was just leaving for the day when they started getting alerts on their phones about a mass shooting. They went straight to Saint Francis along with a team of victim advocates from the U.S. Attorney's Office and the Tulsa County District Attorney's Office. They provided immediate support for the families of Dr. Preston Phillips, Dr. Stephanie Husen, Amanda Glenn, and William Love.
By having the number of advocates that we had, we were really able to cover everybody and have advocates not only at the scene, but the Family Reunification Center, at the hospital, at the Detective Division.
Allen says this was one of the worst, if not the worst case her unit has ever worked. She says mass shootings are different because these victims were just at work helping people and felt safe. She says despite the tragedy, it warmed her heart to see everyone in the Tulsa community wrap their arms around the victims and their families.
Everybody in the community wanted to help. What can we do? How can we help these families? And so that was amazing to see that during this time of tragedy that we were Tulsa strong.
In Tulsa, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's Own News on 6.